In a bustling town surrounded by majestic mountains, there lived a bright but restless young man named Aarav. Known for his intelligence, Aarav had an exceptional ability to grasp complex ideas quickly, yet he struggled to stay focused. His life was a whirlwind of half-finished projects, discarded dreams, and a mind perpetually hopping from one thought to another. Aarav's family ran a small bookshop in the heart of the town. His father, an avid reader of philosophy, often spoke of discipline and balance. But Aarav dismissed these talks as old-fashioned, convinced that the modern world required multitasking and speed to get ahead. However, his scattered mind began taking a toll on his life. Despite his potential, Aarav's grades in university were mediocre. His room was a clutter of forgotten hobbies, a dusty guitar, half-painted canvases, and stacks of books with bookmarks lodged near the beginning. The frustration of failing to complete anything worthwhile gnawed at him. One day, as he aimlessly scrolled through social media, Aarav stumbled upon a video of a serene Buddhist monk addressing a crowd. The monk's calm demeanor and profound words struck a chord in him. The mind, when unfocused, is like a monkey hopping from branch to branch, but a focused mind can accomplish the impossible. Mindfulness is the key to unlocking this focus. Intrigued, Aarav replayed the video several times. Though skeptical, something about the monk's words lingered in his mind. That night, unable to sleep, Aarav decided to seek answers. The following morning, Aarav visited his father's bookshop and asked, "Do we have any books on mindfulness?" His father raised an eyebrow but smiled. "Why the sudden interest?" Aarav shrugged. "I feel like my mind's always racing. I want to understand how to control it." His father handed him a slim book titled The Art of Mindfulness by a revered Buddhist teacher. "This is a good start. But remember, mindfulness isn't something you master through reading alone. It's a practice." Eagerly, Aarav began reading. The book described mindfulness as the art of living in the present moment, fully aware of one's thoughts and actions without judgment. It sounded simple but profoundly difficult. The text also mentioned a nearby monastery renowned for teaching mindfulness. Without hesitation, Aarav decided to visit the monastery. Nestled in the mountains, the monastery was a sanctuary of tranquility. The crisp air carried the scent of pine, and the only sounds were chirping birds and rustling leaves. Aarav felt an immediate sense of peace as he stepped inside. He was greeted by an elderly monk named Bhante Vidura, whose eyes sparkled with wisdom. Aarav introduced himself and explained his purpose. "Bhante, my mind is always restless. I want to learn how to focus, to achieve something meaningful in life." Bhante Vidura nodded. "The journey of mindfulness is not an easy one, Aarav. It requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to confront your inner chaos. Are you prepared for this?" Aarav hesitated but then said firmly, "Yes, I'm ready." The monk smiled. "Good. Your first lesson is simple but challenging. Sit still for 10 minutes, observing your breath. Do not let your mind wander." Aarav assumed this would be easy. Sitting cross-legged in a quiet meditation hall, he closed his eyes and focused on his breath. One breath, two breaths. Then his mind drifted. Did I lock my door? What should I eat for dinner? What's my next assignment? Frustrated, he opened his eyes. Barely 3 minutes had passed. After the session, Bhante Vidura approached him. "How did it go?" Aarav admitted. "I couldn't even last 5 minutes without my mind wandering." The monk chuckled softly. "That's natural. The mind is like an untrained puppy, running in every direction. Your task is to gently bring it back each time it strays. With practice, it will learn to stay." Determined, Aarav practiced daily. Initially, he struggled to focus even for a few minutes, but over weeks he noticed slight improvements. Bhante Vidura introduced Aarav to various mindfulness exercises. Number 1. Mindful walking. Aarav was instructed to walk slowly around the monastery, focusing on the sensation of his feet touching the ground. Number 2. Mindful eating. Every meal was an opportunity to savor each bite, fully aware of the flavors and textures. Number 3. Mindful observing. Aarav spent time watching the clouds, the trees, and the flowing river, absorbing their beauty without distraction. Each activity felt mundane at first, but Aarav began noticing subtle changes. The restless chatter in his mind gradually quieted. He felt more present, more alive. After 3 months at the monastery, Bhante Vidura decided it was time for Aarav to face a real-world test. Aarav, mindfulness is not just for the quiet of the monastery. Its true power lies in how it transforms your everyday life. Go back to the town for a week. Apply what you've learned, then return and share your experience. Aarav was nervous but agreed. Back in the bustling town, distractions bombarded him. Friends invited him to parties, notifications buzzed on his phone, and the chaos of city life threatened to undo his progress. But Aarav remembered the monk's words. He started his mornings with mindful breathing, grounding himself before facing the day. At work, he focused on one task at a time, resisting the urge to multitask. He turned off unnecessary notifications and set specific times for social media. Though challenging, Aarav found that mindfulness made him more productive and less stressed. By the end of the week, Aarav returned to the monastery, brimming with newfound confidence. He shared his experiences with Bhante Vidura, who listened intently. Bhante, Aarav said, I've realized that mindfulness isn't about escaping the world. It's about being fully present in it, finding clarity amidst the chaos. The monk smiled. Exactly. A focused mind is a powerful tool. Remember, mindfulness is a lifelong journey. Continue practicing, and it will guide you through life's challenges. Over time, Aarav became a beacon of inspiration in his community. He started a mindfulness club, teaching others how to focus and live in the present. His grades improved, his relationships deepened, and he completed projects with a sense of fulfillment. Years later, Aarav often visited the monastery, thanking Bhante Vidura for the wisdom that changed his life. Moral of the story: mindfulness teaches us to live in the present moment, helping us stay focused and overcome distractions. With practice, it transforms not only our minds but also our lives, enabling us to achieve our fullest potential. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please like, comment, and subscribe our channel Imaginea. Thanks for watching.